Hello, welcome back everyone. You might be wondering why my inventory looks such a mess right now. Well, I've decided to go back to PVM just for a little bit since it's literally been about 7 or 8 months since I've done PVM. And the first boss we're going to be doing actually is this random mimic casket. I got an elite from Mining Stars and that elite gave me a master, and then that was a mimic. Holy crap, I almost died to that. Oh my god, dude, that was actually harder than I expected, but that's actually 10 KC. That's a good amount of mimics. I guess let's go ahead and open the casket, see if we get anything good. All right, I think we're almost set up. I just need my Slayer helm out of the stash unit here. Oh man, that's another untradeable item, the Defender, that I have to hold on to. Yeah, the inventory is not great right now, but we're actually going to be killing the Leviathan because I have a Slayer task for that, and that's a pretty rare task. The reason I'm going back to Slayer is I actually want to get a Hydra task because Hydra drops really good herbs and dragon bones, which are both needed for my max grind because I am very low prayer and I still need a couple more herbalore levels. So I really want a Hydra task, but since we already have this Leviathan task, we might as well try it out. I haven't done any of the DT2 bosses on this account, but I have done all of them on my alt, so I know what's going on. And I am technically risking a few items at depth storage here, so if we die, we will lose them, but I don't really mind. And it's actually really good that I've done Guardians of the Rift before doing this boss because I can reclaim this Amulet of the Eye, and that is actually a really good teleport there until I get the tablet. Not that it should take too long to get the tablet anyway. I think it's like 1 out of 20 or something. But yeah, here's what the setup's looking like. Pretty much just my best range gear with ruby bolts. And then during the enrage phase, I'll switch to the blowpipe. And then that's also a good spec weapon for healing. And we have the amethyst darts in there. Oh yeah, and of course, there's combat achievements for all these bosses now too, which, you know, I'll try to go for. But a lot of them are just going to be like the KC ones, honestly. And I should be able to get the elite time as well. But unfortunately, unfortunately, since I'm on task, I guess I can't qualify for any of the speed times yet. But at least it's going to make getting the first few KC really quick since I get the Slayer helmet bonus. The way the Leviathan works is it shoots these orbs at you, and every few attacks, it transitions to another phase, and then it gets faster and shoots out more orbs. It starts out with only mage and range, but eventually starts throwing melee orbs as well. The orange ones are melee, and of course the green and blue ones are ranged and mage, respectively. And when it gets too fast, you can just stun it. So I usually wait about 4 phases or so before doing that. Alright, after this phase, we are going to stun, because this is where it starts to get hard. We're going to use a Shadow Rush on it. And I almost died, because the one place where I happened to click is where a boulder fell. You run back and forth like this to dodge its lightning. And I'm going to eat up here because I'm getting kind of low. Because unfortunately, ruby bolts do drain your HP. So you can actually avoid all damage while DPSing. And you know, since I have my Ring of Endurance on me, I might consider equipping that during this part, which would be kind of funny. I'm going to go and use some blowpipe specs. I'm going to use one blowpipe spec, just put it on cooldown, and then I'm going to save the other one for the enrage phase. Oh yeah, and here's the Abyssal Pathfinder. You want to stay inside of this while flicking prayers and attacking. And there we go. There's the first kill. 1778 Slayer XP. And, oh wow, we just got 2 tasks. Leviathan Adept, which is 4 points. And Serpentine Solo, which is 5 points. Oh, that's the Rockfall attack. Oh my god. Oh my god, I messed up there. Holy shit. I gotta teleport out. There's chip damage right there, and I would have potentially died. I teleported out at the same time I died. Look at that. I had 0 HP, and then it went to 1. What the hell? I didn't expect that to be the Rockfall attack for some reason. Oh, wow. It's actually predictable. I just messed up. Now, let's try to show an example of how to properly do boulders here. There we go. That's a little bit better. And you gotta watch out for these boulders here, because they drag you, because you can't attack through a boulder. You can't attack while behind a boulder, which is really awkward. And there we go. Just move and attack while switching prayers every 2 ticks. And then all that to get 63 bronze arrows. That's very fun. That's very nice that this boss dropped such good loot for me. I think I got the rhythm down now. There we go. Is that a perfect kill? That should have been a perfect kill. Oh, that's a good drop. Okay, I didn't realize that drop is a thing. That is a really good drop. That's cooking XP, and that is just better healing food than potatoes with cheese. I will take those. Holy crap. And I think I got it on the perfect kill, too, so I got even more. Okay, finally, that's a PB. That's got to be a PB. 137, there we go. That's still not even that great. I hit, like, 4 specs, I think. I lost my herb sack. That was bullshit. I literally clicked, like, here. Right here. Like, I'm clicking, like, in between, and it didn't count. I'm dead. There must have been a boulder in the way that I didn't see. Bro, I did a full lap. What are we doing? We're doing track and field over here? What is this? Hey, it's 25kc. I think that's the rate for the teleport. So it looks like we're a little unlucky, but the Amulet of the Eye is honestly good enough, so not too big of a deal. How am I not in the Pathfinder? No! No! Not the double death! I got Slayer XP, but I didn't get a drop. Why was I taking chip damage? You're supposed to take chip damage if you're not in the Pathfinder. You can't tell me I was in the Pathfinder. Was my character not glowing? I was glowing. You glow when you're in the Pathfinder. That's a perfect kill. Oh, wait, that's only 4, though. I still need 1 more. No! That's a 5-kill trip with 4 perfect kills, but I'm completely out of supplies, and I barely even got that one. Man, that is sad. That's actually really sad. I have to teleport out. We just can't do it with 1 prayer point. That would be, 1 prayer point and 1 food. That would not work. Hey, there we go. There it is, finally. The scarred tablet kind of blends in with the scar. That's a slightly closer teleport here. All right, so we got to buy a Ring of Shadows here from the Ancient Vault, where DT2 is started. It shouldn't be too expensive. Yeah, 75k. And then we use a tablet on it, and that is like a permanent upgrade. All right, there we go. And it is a slightly closer teleport. It takes you just a little bit inside the scar right here. And, you know, the Amulet of the Eye takes you just outside this portal, so. Okay, was that finally a perfect kill? I think it was. Hey, there we go. The first orb. That's nice. Collection lock slot. That's actually that's the end of the trip, too. I'm out of food. I'm going to be dropping these to my alt, and whenever one day I get really good at all the Awakened bosses, I'll go for Awakened on this account. It shouldn't be that hard to grind out a few orbs, you know. Like, you know, once I master it on an alt, then I should be able to do it each boss in 1 or 2 attempts, hopefully. For now, that's going to be just like a million GP to the alt. All right, I think that's 4 perfects. If we can get a perfect here, then we have the combat achievement, which is huge. And I think it pretty much has to be here because we don't have many supplies left. Unless I get a supply drop from this kill. Yes, I am shaking right now. This is I'm nervous. No! No! Why did the boulder spawn there? F you! F you, Jagex. Why did you spawn a boulder there? I did not even see it. It just spawned right in front of me, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. You know what? I got a supply drop. Okay, we're good. It does not have to be 5 kills in a row. We got another chance, and I got a Brimstone key. I completely forgot. This is a Konar task. Focus. Wait, it sounded like I got hit. Are we good? We did it. Okay, we did it. Perfect Leviathan. 5 perfect kills in 1 trip. I didn't think it was going to happen with this inventory until, you know, I cleared up some space, because, like, the damn Ring of Endurance is kind of troll, but we did it. We did it. Oh, Leviathan Master, 50kc. I was like, what the hell just happened? I didn't get a pet or anything, right? But that's probably gonna be the last combat achievement I get. Oh my god, is that all mage? That was all mage. It just did all mage on 1 phase. I've never seen that. What the hell? All right. That's the last. Oh, wow. That is the last Leviathan kill of the Slayer task, and I just got Onyx Bolt Tips, 135. I think that was a perfect kill, so I got extra. Wow, I guess that's like one of its best drops. I would have to make Runite Bolts to alch these, so I guess I'll have to death pile for that. All right, first of all, let's open this Brimstone key. 3 magic seeds, not bad. And then what's the Konar task? Blue dragons. Okay, that is not good. So we're just going to be tutorial skipping till we get a Hydra task, or also a KQ task. I would really like a Kalphite Queen task because I do need some Zambi wines, and that's a good excuse to farm that boss pet as well. All right, not too bad. That was 14 tutorial skips later, and we have 179 Hydra Slayer task. All right, I knew this day would probably come pretty soon, but I think it's about time we get rid of the gnome scarf. I've had it for over a year now. You didn't see the video. I went extremely dry on this, and unfortunately it's not storable, so I've just been keeping it for fashion whenever I'm skilling. I'm already down to only 3 looting bag spots left, and ideally want about 6 for Hydra. I'm tired of bossing in less than ideal setups and having barely any inventory space, so we're going to drop over the gnome scarf. It's a sad day. It's only 350k now too, man. This thing used to be like close to a mil. That's kind of sad. But yep, it is gone. And then one other thing, this fortified Masori mask, it is a very good item, don't get me wrong, but I don't use it that often. Like, it's only when I'm ranging bosses and I'm not on Slayer task, which would pretty much be Zulrah and sometimes raids, but I don't like bringing helmet switches to raids that often. So we are going to put this in what is known as the POH prison. If you're not familiar with UI mechanics, you can store individual items of a set in here, but you have to have the full set to get them out. When we put this mask in here, we will have to get full fortified Masori before we can see it again, but I really do not use it that much, so that's it. It's gone. We can no longer take it out. Oh, and also, I definitely want to use bracelets as slaughter here, so that way I can extend my task and not have to spend as much time tutorial skipping, but I'm just going to camp it the whole time. I did the DPS calcs, and Barrows gloves were less than 0.05 DPS more, so we'll just be alching those, and that makes some pretty chill kills, honestly. And this is pretty much what the inventory is looking like now, so it's reasonable. And then we have 3 back slots, which is not ideal, but we might have to hold some herbs in the inventory. Also, since Hydra is a pretty low damage boss and allows for pretty long trips, I think it's worth using divine ranging pots here. I have a pretty big stack of crystal shards on me, so all I gotta do is buy a pestle and mortar, and 1 shard equals 10 dust, which is 10 doses. I'm probably just going to make 2 divine ranging pots in between trips. I don't really need more than that because 2 of them is 40 minutes. All right, here we are. And before we begin, let's look at the collection log. A little bit unlucky here. So far, we just have 3 Hydra heads and 1 ring piece. We're mainly here for the leather, which makes the best in slot melee gloves, and the claw, which upgrades the Zami spear into the Dragon Hunter lance. Wait, that actually hits you after you kill it. That's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, that's the first, oh wow, that's the first kill. And that is some good loot. What the hell, man? Brimstone key, Snapdragon seeds. And also, I just remembered I bagged my anti-poisons. So I guess if I ever die, then I can get those out of the death storage. But for now, I'm just going to teleport out because I need to open this Brimstone key and plant these Snapdragon seeds anyway. Hey, there we go, 2nd KCN. And that is one of the main drops we're looking for. 30 noted dragon bones. That is going to be absolutely huge for prayer training. Oh, and I haven't really talked about my setup very much. So it's my max range gear with Slayer Helm, of course, Dragon Hunter crossbow, Ruby Dragon bullets, and then at about 240 HP, I switched to the blue pipe with amethyst darts. And the blue pipes also use the spec for healing, too. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I got an item. Hydra leather. Holy crap. That is the ferocious gloves. Oh my god, dude, that is the best in slot gloves obtained. Holy crap. All right. There's another kill, and we're gonna have to leave because I got poisoned. No back-to-back, right? Oh, you know what? I got a lot of sharks, though. You know what? We can stay another kill. That is so crazy, dude. It's been like 5 kills this video. It's not like that spooned or anything. It's like a 1 out of 500 or so, and I got it at 372. So now we still need the claw, which is a 1 out of 1,000, so that's going to be a bit harder. Oh yeah, and whenever I leave, I'm just going to pick up as many bones as I can and bury the rest, and then just use them on my gilded altar. Since the incense burners are not lit, it does not give like the full XP, but it still gives a decent amount of XP more than just burying them. So those are 275 XP drops. And I'm also considering doing some runecraft to make some wrath runes, because now that I'm 99 runecraft, I can actually cast Sinister Offering. It just requires a blood rune and a wrath rune, so that would be 1 extra space, but it would give a lot more prayer XP. I did just remember I had space in my rune pouch for these, so we got 230 right here. That should be plenty for the rest of the task. So that does not take up an extra inventory space, but I do need to take up one extra inventory space with the Explorer's Ring now to use for Alks, since I'll be on the Archaea spellbook when I cast Sinister Offering. All right, watch this. Now we've done 2 kills, so we have 4 bones on the floor. We can actually pick up 3 at once and cast Sinister Offering. Here we go. There's 3 bones. We cast it. Boom. 990 prayer XP. And it restored some prayer points too, which is actually really nice. That might even make up for the 1 less space from the Explorer's Ring. Oh yeah, hard clue. Yeah, this boss drops hard and elite clues, so you might see some of those if I can do them. Oh wow, what is this? A 6-step hard clue without any wildy steps? That alone is worthy of a clip in my book, but also a duplicate drop, apparently. What the hell, man? That's like my 4th Alchemical Hydra heads. These are worth a lot of prayer XP, though, if you take them to the Dark Altar. Man, just look at this XP drop. 2,500 prayer XP. Oh, that is just beautiful. I'm happy I got my Hydra task, of course, but I was also going to look for a KQ task eventually this video, since KQ drops a lot of Zammy wines, and I need those for the Dwarf Weed potions I have. And I just remembered, I'm pretty sure I've had Kalphites blocked, because that's actually really good for Turiel skipping. Oh no, man, I've had them blocked. We're gonna unblock that before I forget. Well, look at that. Hydra is such a money printer that I've completely filled up my servant's money bag in my house. It can only hold 3 million coins at once, so I guess we'll take 2,500k, and we're gonna take this to Nightmare Zone coffer instead. We still have 151 kills left, so we're probably gonna fill that coffer up like 6 or 7 times at least. That's a duplicate ring piece, so I'd have to hold on to this to be able to get the other ring pieces, but my inventory is so scuffed that I can't do that. I just can't do it. We're gonna have to alch it, and I also just realized I forgot to switch back to the Archaea spellbook, so that's a little bit of a rip there, not gonna lie. Hey, complaining works. I was just saying how I don't think I've gotten a Dragon Bone drop today, and then we get a double drop. Look at that, 60 noted Dragon Bones on the ground. That is a beautiful sight to behold. Wait, what am I doing? It's still blue. Bro, what am I doing? Got a little ahead of myself there. I've never done that before. I have literally never done that before, bro. I missed the lightning skip. No. Okay, you know what? That was a very quick phase either way, so it's all good. Alright, the inventory was getting a little crazy at Hydra, and plus I got a bunch of Snapdragon seeds, so I just went ahead and Death Pinked so I could farm those, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make a few other potions as well. That'll at least temporarily free up some space for Hydra, at least until I get those herb drops again. And also now that I'm Death Pinked, I can go ahead and get my antidotes out of my looting bag, so that's gonna help a bit as well. Alright, we are set up for Hydra again, and now that I have the antidotes in my inventory, we can actually pre-pot one of these before each trip, and that'll give me 12 minutes of poison resistance, which should at least be enough for the first 3 or 4 kills, hopefully. I don't think it's worth bringing the anti-poison actually with me in my inventory, because I already have such a limited space. Oh wow, there's my first Bracelet of Slaughter crumbled to dust. We still have 95 kills left on task, so that lasts a while. I guess pretty much 2 of them per task is what I will be using. Alright, this is kill count 500. We are now halfway to the Hydra's Claw. Yay. This is going to be a very long grind. And I just got an elite clue with a wildy step, so we'll take a break and death pile for that. No! This is only the 3rd step of the master clue. I spent like all this time death piling and getting an easy and a medium clue to turn in, and I need a mature Greenman's Ale, and I just don't have that. Alright, we have managed to acquire ourselves another master clue, so hopefully this one is doable. Kind of annoying first triple step here. Hey, nice, we actually got the casket this time. Hopefully this makes up for the last failed master clue.
Nope.
Oh, nice, we actually got an elite casket from Hydra as well. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's a Mimic. Oh wow, that's pretty rare from an elite. Alright, that was the first time killing Mimic with range, and that was... that was a little rough. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little rough. I used a bunch of Manta Rays, only had the few left. Here we go, the Mimic Elite Casket. Okay, the Elite is really shit, but we got a Master from it, so that's pretty cool. There's no way. There's no way, bro. Holy shit, bro. I almost lost my master clue. That was so scary, man. I had to get lava dragon bones for a fallow step, which is really annoying for UIM because every time you get that step, you have to go to the wildy, whereas obviously other accounts, you just get it one time. Holy crap, that was a very annoying clue, to say the least. Lots of wildy steps, lots of stuff. I even had to make a penguin suit. Let's see what we get. Ah! Oh my god, that was not humble. That is why you sit high HP. I just lost track and tanked a 50. Holy shit. Alright, well that might screw my trip over here, but do we get anything good from that kill? We got more super restores, but I'm very low on food now, unfortunately. Oh my god. Yo, we got the Hydra tail. Okay. That's just a collection log slot. It is pretty useless. That is used to make the Bone Crusher necklace. That is way too niche of an item to keep on a UIM, so yeah, we're just gonna elk that, but it's cool to get that. Oh my god, bro! What was that unavoidable damage, bro? How much was that? That was like 30 unavoidable damage, bro. This ain't nothing to me, man. Oh my god! No! No way! Oh my god! There's no way! Oh my god, it's been so long since I've had a pet on this account, and I was not expecting this because I have this pet on my alt as well, so like, I wasn't expecting to get this on 2 account. What? 598 KC? Oh my god. Oh, and if you didn't know this, you can metamorphosize this pet to match all the phases of Hydra, so look at that, it's the mini version of it, the exact same color too. It's so cute. Such a cool pet. Is that it? Oh my god, that is finally the end of the task. Look at that, you killed 237 Hydras. The damn bracelet of slaughter just went off, man. Yeah, pretty successful task, actually. Let's take a look at the log. Of course, we just got the pet, and we got the leather. No claw, though, but obviously can't complain. We're still pretty far away. We're at 604 KC. And then, of course, we got the tail for the collection log, and screw the ring. But yeah, that's super nice, because this is a very boring boss, I'm not going to lie. So it's really nice to have the pet. And where is it? There it is. Yep, it has all these different forms. I'm not sure which one's my favorite, but I think I'm torn between this one and the fire one. I think those are both really cool. But yeah, this is literally the last pet I've gotten on this account since the giant mole pet, and I believe I got that in August of 2022, so it's been like a year and a half. Wow, that is just absolutely crazy. And I don't remember how much prayer XP I started with, but we're down to 92k until a level, so I think I probably gained like 150k or so, maybe more, just from the Hydra bones alone. And of course we get all these dragon bone drops as well. Yeah, but we're not going to use up all this loot yet. We're going to keep this in the bag. There's a chance I get a back-to-back Hydra task. All right, we got the Slayer Cape, the inventory. Let's see if we get the back-to-back.
Nope.
Hey, alrighty. We did not get a Hydra task yet, like I wanted, unfortunately, but we did get a Kalphite task. But we got it from Turiel, so it's actually a small task. But I'll still do this at Kalphite Queen. 48 Kalphite Queen actually does last a long time. Oh, and of course, another reason I wanted to do this Kalphite Queen task is because I've had a blue gem stored here in the rewards niche for a very long time now. And as long as you just don't take it and you don't start another raid, you can just keep it here indefinitely. But we're going to take this, and we're actually going to turn my Partisan of the Sun into the Breaching Partisan, because it has significantly more accuracy against Kalphites. It doesn't say here, but it's really good against Kalphite Queen. Hey, nice, we got the casket. That wasn't too bad. Let's see what we get. Ooh, oh my god, yo! Wait, that's a pretty cool ornament kit. Do I keep this, though? Because the problem with ornament kits is they're not storable, and I don't use mage that often. Oh yeah, by the way, here's what it looks like. Let's use the kit on the occult. It actually is a little smoke devil, so it's actually really cool. You can't bag it like that because it's untradeable, but you can dismantle it and bag both of these. So I might keep this for now, honestly. I was keeping a gnome scarf for so long, and this is honestly a little cooler. I might have to keep it in my inventory. We'll see how the backspace is doing once I get set up for this KQ task. Oh yeah, and I also get to use this new Hydra leather for the first time since getting it. So we just come here to the Lithcrin Vault near like the Rune and Addy dragons. For the longest time, I thought you needed Barrows gloves to do this, but apparently not. So some people still think you need barrel scouts, but you just need a hammer and hydra leather. So you don't actually have to complete RFD to use these. Yeah, this inventory is kind of messed up, not gonna lie. There's like absolutely no space. We're just gonna be doing 1 kill trips though anyway. You know, just teleporting to POH in between kills because I have the shortcut unlocked, of course. Yeah, just missing the pet. It's 1 out of 3,000. Can't really expect it this task, but you know, it'd be nice. Be nice. There we go, a big warhammer. 2 big venges and 2 big warhammers. This should be a kill this time though. There's no way it's not a kill this time. I have so much food left. All right, there we go. That was much better. Yeah, it's just a lot of RNG here, unfortunately. Oh, toad flax. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that or not, because bird's nest are kind of annoying to get. And it is nice, like, herbler XP, but I think I'll probably just clean these and drop them over to another account for now, because I'm not going to get that many anyway. Okay, I missed both hammers this kill. And I think the only benefit of the blue partisan is increased accuracy, and I can definitely feel it, because I'm hitting pretty well here, but unfortunately, the hammers carry over to the second phase as well, so since I didn't hit any, this is going to be a really bad second phase. So KQ apparently drops magic logs, and I actually want to store these at the Friendly Forester here, because eventually I'm going to want to buy the funky-shaped log if I ever get the beaver, because that's the recolor. And you need 500 magic logs for that, as well as a bunch of other logs. So, yeah, that's a nice use for that. I almost forgot about that. Finally, the first Zammy wine drop. Also, I just got some snapdragons too, so I might actually have to death bank real quick and make these into potions because the inventory space is just getting unmanageable. All right, well, I went ahead and death banked and used up all those herbs to clear up some space for KQ, but I figured while I had a pretty clean inventory, I might as well finally do this Perilous Moons quest. It's the only quest I haven't done yet because like my inventory was so messed up during Hydra. And you use melee here. It's basically just completing 1 Perilous Moons chest. And, you know, it's just nice to get my music cape back and quest cape back and all that. All right, I think that's the quest done. Yep. Wow, that 40,000 Slayer XP would be really nice if I wasn't already 99. But, I guess the fishing XP is nice. That's the only skill I'm not 99 in yet. I could technically loot here, but I'm not going to do that yet because it would be pretty annoying if I got a good item. Actually, the full Blue Moon set is storable in, I think, the Master Stash. I'd want to wait till I'm ready to grind this out so then I could store that eventually. But yeah, that's all quests complete again, all music tracks unlocked, etc. Hey, Elite Clue. I forgot you could get these from here. Maybe we'll see something good. You know, I think in my agility video, I said something about, like, never having to do Apatol again. Apparently I was wrong, because there is a Sherlock step to complete a lap there. So we're actually at 2001 laps now. All right, we did get the Elite Casket. Let's make some space to the inventory and open it up. Alright, I'm getting really messed up this kill, but luckily the Partisan has increased accuracy, so it's really good for flinching here. Because it's pretty much hitting... Well, I was going to say it was pretty much hitting every time, but apparently not then. Yeah, I had 6 food and I just got wrecked. There we go. Sweet. Not bad. Okay, diamonds and a brew. That's the task, finally over. We did not get nearly as much Zammy wines as I thought. I only got 180 total. I used 60 of them already. So we're gonna hope to get another KQ task, but if my next task is a Hydra task, we'll probably just not do KQ again, because I don't want to do Hydra with this blue partisan in my inventory. So I'd end up alking that. What are these Slayer tasks, man? I think I've done like 30 tutorial skips, and now I got a Whisperer Slayer task? What? I might actually do this one, like, because this is such a ridiculous Slayer task, just like how I got Leviathan before. Like, I have to do some Whisper anyway, just for combat achievements. Like, you have to get 50 KC eventually. I mean, let's do it, man. Let's do it. If I get bored, I mean, I can always cancel it if I get bored of it, but I think that's a pretty cool task. I know I'm getting off track. I really want the Hydra Claw, but the thing about Whisper is you don't really need that much inventory space, because if you do everything perfectly, you don't take any damage, so you just need a little bit of prayer. Oh, nice. That's a Master Casket. I was doing some, bunch of random easy clues recently, because I was lagging a bit, so I couldn't really PVM yet. And we got a Master Clue from them, and now we got the Casket. Hopefully something good. Purple sweets for the alt. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it's been a few days since I last PVM'd because my internet was kind of, I was getting like 20% packet loss. It was really, really bad. So I couldn't really play the game. So I was just doing like random clues and mining and stuff. But yeah, we finally got a setup for the Whisperer, and it is a funny setup. I am not going to lie. Yeah, this is pretty much my best magic gear. And then I also have the Holy Sandals for prayer bonus. You use a lot of prayer here. My looting bag is full. And I have extra items in my inventory as well. So it's a little rough. And I might need 1 stamina potion per trip as well. So we have those in my inventory. And I have bronze darts in my blowpipe. I'll explain that later. It's for the ghosts. Oh, and until I get the teleport tablet, this is going to be very annoying to keep coming here. I think this is the closest way for me is to go to the Mind Altar teleport, over here to Camdazal, and then you got to run all the way through the Camdazal dungeon. It is quite a bit of running. Anyway, there's nothing I really want from this boss. I just need to kill it 50 times for the combat achievements, and we'll go over those later too. Probably not going to go over the boss mechanics too much because it's been out for like over half a year now. Yeah, here we go. This is going to be pretty slow because I've been practicing it on my alt a bit, and my alt has like full ancestral and imbued heart, and I don't have that on here, of course. But hopefully the Slayer task makes it a little less cringe because I think I've been getting like 3.5 minute kills on average with a Sing, my alt. All right, first kill, a few mistakes. Not too, okay. We got 313, Whisper Adept, and Tentacular. Anyway, yeah, this is the most common place to get Awakener's Orbs. That's kind of funny. Unfortunately, I do not have a setup to attempt it on this account, so I'll be dropping that to my alt. You know, might as well take a look at the combat achievements now. Only on the Archaeus spellbook. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. If you space properly, you never get hit by the melee attacks, so you might as well use Thralls. Also, it's really sad seeing the Awakener's Orbs at 850k. Oh my god, bro, what, am I stupid? I had to teleport out. I couldn't remember which damn thing it was. I was trying to stay outside of the Shadow Realm because it doesn't drain your prayer as much that way. Alright, there we go. Second kill of the video. 933 soul runes and a new PB of 309. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot. You can't get the time-based combat achievements while on a Slayer task, but it's all fine. But yeah, this is really sad that I'm still not getting sub 3 minutes on task. Like these are slow kills, man. If you space properly, you never get hit by the melee attacks, so you might as well use Thralls. Bro, what the just happened? Okay, see, here's what I'm talking about. Here's a nice supply drop here. And also, this Ancient Brew is really good because it gives you a little bit of prayer. But more importantly, it actually boosts my magic level up a little bit. So, if you see here, my magic level is now 105. Sorry, it's hard to see with those overlays. So that does give Trident max hits. So that is really good. We're going to try to keep those around. All right, there's another combat achievement I want to get out of the way. And let's take a look at it real quick. It's actually a pretty easy Grandmaster task called Dark Memories, so you have to kill Whisperer while spending less than 6 seconds in the pre-enraged Shadow Realm. So I have a little extra food for this, because I'm going to tank one of the special attacks, and I'll need a lot of food for that. So yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Alright, we're going to make sure to memorize the pattern here so I don't stay in very long at all. Okay, we got it. Alright, same thing here. We have to barely stay in the Shadow Realm. We have to do this very quickly. So, here, and here. That's what it was. Okay, we should be good now, because I didn't get the combat achievements fail message, and on the last special, we're going to tank it, so we'll never enter the Shadow Realm. So, at this point, I just have to live. Alright, here we go. We have to tank this. It just simply takes too long, so we have to tank this. I think it's going to be like 75 damage, so this is going to be pretty rough. It's 40 damage and 40 sanity. Come on, this is like the longest in rage trades ever, man. Okay, that has to be it. That has to be the Dark Memories. Yes, Grandmaster task, Dark Memories. That is 6 combat achievement points. Oh wow, we're still 410 away from Master. We'll definitely get Master one day after Max. Oh, it's also really good to blowpipe spec the ghosts for healing, because I guess you like always hit on them. So, and of course, the way I remember it is I like to kill Moors because they do more damage. See, they did an extra 50 damage to the Whisperer there. You can kill the other ones based on if you need prayer or health or sanity. You know, just depends on the kill. Holy crap. 63 Runite ore. I'll definitely Death Bank and make this into some Runite items, because that should be about 700k worth of Runite items. Holy crap, finally. 28k seed. I think this is a little bit over the drop rate. We got the Sirenic tablet. This teleports you here, and this is the biggest time save teleport of the DT2 bosses, I would say. No, not the Chromium Ingot, man. I didn't want this item. Because I do have to hold on to this. Because I mean, I'm going to want 3 of them eventually for the Ultor Ring. So I do have to hold on to it. I was hoping to get it later. I will hold on to it for now. We only have 20 KC left on task. All right, here we go. That should be 50 KC. Yes, master task. Whisperer, master. All right, that should be a perfect kill. Hey, what the heck? Shadow Quartz. Alright, this is actually pretty useless to me. It's used to upgrade the Ancient Scepter, but I don't keep the Ancient Scepter because it's a... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Hold on. I don't keep the Ancient Scepter because it's an untradeable, and it's only slightly better than an Ancient Staff. It has a 5% damage bonus, and I can't bag it, so... Oh my god. Oh man, I took a couple of hits. My timing got off at the end there, so like it doesn't count for the high scores or whatever. I'm still at 54 instead of 55, but that did end the Slayer task. We got a bonus 5k XP. Well, would you look at that? A few skips later, and we are back to Kalphites again. Ooh, just barely got that kill in there, man. Hey, what is this? A KQ head. Man, it took me so long for my first one, but we're getting them so often now. That is prayer XP, though, for the duplicates, so not bad at all. Hey, Dragon Chain Body. Okay, I was wondering when I was going to see one of these. That's the first one in the last 2 tasks. Hey, finally, the first Wine of Zami drop, and I almost died on that kill, too. I'm a little dry on these. They're 1 out of 12 to get 60, and between my 2 tasks so far, I should have had about 7 drops. It looks like I've gotten 4 drops, so... little unlucky there. Okay, so I just like barely finished up a kill and I had to flinch near the end because I ran out of food. That got me thinking like, wait, this thing is really accurate. Maybe it's actually better than the blowpipe on phase 2 as well. And I just did some DPS calcs. Basically, in my current setup with like, I did rigor, range pot, you know, compared to super combat and piety and everything. Amethyst Start blowpipe is 0.2 DPS better if I hit 0 hammers. But to my surprise, if I hit 1 or 2 hammers, then this setup is actually better on P2 Kalphite Queen. And it's much tankier, and KQ's melee attack doesn't ignore defense. So from now on, I guess I'll use the Partisan on P2 if I hit at least 1 Warhammer. Oh, okay, so when you do hit, it's pretty damn big. Look at that, 59, like, oh my god. Not to mention it saves scales and darts too, which is super nice. Yeah, that was not bad at all. That was just 1 Warhammer hit, by the way. Finally, it happened, a 165. Holy crap. All right, there's the end of that Slayer task. A little unlucky, though, on the Wine to Zami. I only got 2 drops. Okay, I literally did 1 Turiel skip, and then the next task was 30 Kalphites. Honestly, I've already done 2 tasks in a row, so I'm kind of not feeling it anymore. So for the next task, I'm just going to get a Hydra task. I'm just going to skip all the Kalphite tasks, unfortunately. I'm going to have to do these at the regular Kalphites. I'm just not feeling the KQ anymore, especially because I like literally just made all these Expeditious bracelets and stuff too. This is why you always want Kalphites blocked material skipping. If you actually get the Kalphite task from your like main Slayer master, like, you know, Konar or Duradel or whatever, then you actually have to do the task, because since it's also on Turiel's task table, you can't actually skip this task. So I do have to do this task, and it's in the Kalphite Cave, which is the Slayer Cave, I think. So that means I can't even do KQ. I just have to kill 149 normal Kalphites. Yes, there we go. 172 Hydras. I was almost out of Expeditious Bracelets too. I was down to 6 charges on 1 and then 1 more left. So we are currently at 604, so it's probably going to be like over 200 kills with the Bracelet of Slaughter, so that'll put us over 800. If we don't get the Claw this task, we'll definitely be very, very close to the rate. But we will be alching this blue gem. It's actually 180k, so that's pretty nice at least. Keep that in mind if you ever have extra gems. They are worth a lot of alch money. So there we go. All right, I decided to go ahead and death pile and telegraph some Zammy wines in the wildy because the dwarf weed potions are just taking up extra room in my looting bag for Hydra, and it's getting kind of stressful. And yeah, there's 96 cooking while cooking some sharks for the wildy in case I get attacked. All right, I managed to get 300 Zammy wines and just barely enough time. I had about like 10 minutes left in my death pile. Luckily, I did not see any PKers, thankfully. This will be nice to free up that inventory space. I've had these dwarf weed potions since Herbivore. Wait, I just got a Hydra tail. Whoa, I didn't even notice it first. What the hell? It's my second Hydra tail. 60k Alk, nice. I literally, like, I just saw the Onyx bolts, man. That's funny. Oh yeah, let's put that depth charge in there. Every kill I get 15 more spec. So after 3 kills, a little over 3 kills, that's an extra blowpipe spec, which is pretty nice. What? That's a back-to-back unique. Wait, I just got the Hydra's Eye. Okay, I will try to hold on to this, as annoying as it is. Because if I get another piece, like I mentioned before, the only way to get the other pieces are by holding on to them. And I do want to get this collection log slots filled out eventually. Oh, no. No way. Bro, I'm barely into this task. I'm like 20 kills into this task. We gotta stare at this for a second, though. We gotta look at it for a second. But we also gotta pick it up quickly so I don't DC or something, because this is an instance. Holy shit, we're done. There's no reason to stay here. There's no reason to stay here anymore. We're done. Oh my god, we're done, we're done, we're done. I have the Dragon Hunter Lance. Oh my god. I can't believe this, man. I got pretty lucky here. This is actually a really boring boss. I'm kind of glad I got lucky, but at the same time, it has really good herb and bone drops. So that probably would have been not too bad to go dry here, but you know, I'm not gonna stay here just for the herbs and the bones. Like it's better to do other methods, but pet, claw, tail, which doesn't matter, leather, and heads in 631 KC. That's pretty crazy. Also, most of these other drops you can get from other monsters in the Karlm Slayer dungeon. So like the only thing that would only come from the boss is the jar, but nah, I'm not staying for the jar. Screw that. Might as well death bank. I gotta like make these Snapdragon potions, and we gotta get the Asta out of the looting bag. We have the Asta and the Hydra's Claw. It really is about time, because I have barely used the Asta ever since the Fang came out. Yeah, it's about time we make this. It is an irreversible process. It does have slightly worse stats than the Asta against non-draconic creatures, but completely worth. Here we go. We have made the Dragon Hunter Lance. Pretty cool item. But yeah, I expected to be at Hydra much longer. I honestly was prepared to go like 2x rate. It's nice. I've been really dry on this account lately. It may not seem like it, but with the, like, I went dry on the Basilisk Jaw, I went pretty dry at Arma, I went, like, on rate at Corp, which feels bad to go on rate at Corp. It would have been nice to be spooned there, to be honest with you, because that was a long grind. I went over pet rate at Guardians of the Rift, still never got the pet, you know, etc. I haven't really been getting any big dopamine hits on this account in forever, so that's really nice. But speaking of big dopamine hits, we're going to go to Chambers next video. I know that might not seem like it's progressing towards the max journey, but as you can see, we're still very far from 99 herb lore. And Chambers drops some really good herbs. And it's literally been like 3 years. I think it was summer of 2021 since I've like camped out at Chambers. And of course we want to test out this bad boy there. So I hope we catch you guys in the next video. We'll have some fun at Chambers, get some good herbs, and yeah, we'll go from there.